hey. Just have a bit more vocal, please. Hey. Go. Should I play music?
Play, hey!
Let's play. What's up, Jersey? How are you? So good to see you. My name's Vinnie Caruana. I'm from Long Island, New York. And this is my first day of Warped Tour. They asked if I would start in Buffalo. I said, no, I gotta start in fucking Jersey. It's completely untrue. Okay, so what do we do? Yeah? I think we can get to that. You're a gallon away from drowning yourself. I don't mind. It's what makes you, you. And you're a flames lit away from burning yourself. But we're not scared, 'cause you always bounce back. Yeah, so promise me, if we both die violently, that the blood dripping from our chin is a symphony. And I'm a mile away from never turning around and living my life, rolling on gas fumes. And I'm a second away from the record time. For days spent waiting in line. Yeah, so bury me with my giant screen TV. It's the only thing that's been faithful to me. Ryan smokes these days, and Kev sleeps till 4, and Bob's still Superman, climbing buildings. Whoa, Ryan shaved his beard, and Kev shaved his tail. Bob's still on his phone. Promise me, if we both die violently, that the blood dripping from our chin is a symphony. And promise me, if we both live in infamy, that our statues will cast a shadow on our city. Thank you so much. I love you too. I was thinking about that during that song. I love you. I love them. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of tuning. This heat's fucking making my lady all hot and bothered. And I have poor guitar playing technique that's on top of it. Alright, this one is about something that I'm not doing right now because it's too fucking hot. It's about drinking. I call it the drinking song. Do you guys know that song? Alright, it makes two of you. Here we go. Excessive drinking is well in order this evening. Oh, I couldn't imagine any other way. We'll raise our glass to those close friends who are indisposed and couldn't make it out. I wonder what that's about. Drowsy eyes, man, what do you think? We had drinks to drink, and now PJ's got a tab. You know how that goes. We eventually take it to the room. If it had eyes, it could write 5 books about the way we acted. Some was charming, some was tragic. It's a perfect night for a talk. Look at the way the city's looking back at us. I wonder if it knows my name. Drowsy eyes, man, what do you think? We had drinks to drink, and now Brendan's behind the bar. I haven't been home in 6 months, yeah, and I'm leaving in a week. So just stick around and pick me up when I hit the ground. I don't think you truly understand the reason that I became the man I am to my Jersey family. This one's on me. Drowsy eyes, man, what do you think? We have drinks to drink, and the sun is coming up. Yo, man, you think I fucking care? Well, I don't. I still got this spliff to smoke. I've got a plan. I'm gonna wake up every morning in my girl's bed. Yeah, I like just where I'll be. Don't care about anything. She'll feed me kisses and strong coffee until I'm dead. Thank you. Might have been the first time I ever played that song while drinking water. God damn it. Cool, so I play in a band called I Am the Avalanche. That was an I Am the Avalanche song. I also do a lot of other things. I used to be in a band called the Movielife. You guys know that? I'm currently singing in a band called Pieced Out. I don't know if you know about that. You should learn. Very drop acid and write metal songs. And I also made a solo record this year, and I'd like to play a few of those for you. Is that cool? Okay, this is the first song off my solo record. It's called Somehow the World Keeps Turning. When England took my mother's youngest son, She demanded him back, she said, don't make me worry, son. This isn't the time to run. And you're always thinking, until the thinking's done. When talking myself down gets so hard, all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. I can't get out of my head, just like it's always been. Staring back at me, smiling through his worn down teeth. I tell him you make me sick, and the bullshit is getting thick. And sometimes the hardest part is just getting on with it. When talking myself down gets so hard, all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. I can't get out of my head, just like it's always. When talking myself down gets so hard, all I know is I don't wanna die in my car. The war inside my head keeps raging. When somehow the world keeps turning, yeah, somehow the world keeps turning, yeah, somehow the world keeps turning. Thank you. So I just got back from a West Coast tour with my good friend Jeff Rickley. Do you know Jeff Rickley?
Yeah, Thursday.
He's a Jersey boy, bro.
Oh yeah, New Brunswick.
And it was fabulous. And now I get to see the rest of the country with the Warped Tour, and I'm stoked. Turn to beer. Oh, it's getting slippery over here. My entire family lives in New Jersey, aside from my parents and one of my older brothers. And my grandfather passed away last year, and I wrote this song for him. And this is for anyone that you've lost recently, whoever's on your mind right now, you know. This is off the solo record, too. Miles and depressing miles of tombstones and flower shops, and I never expected to take this lonely road to you. saying goodbye the right way, like flowers on a grave. We set them on fire to put air in your tires. And now you're with your best friend who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. I'm at your old house, everything's still in place. It's almost like you're there, and somehow you walk in, if just for a second. We're saying goodbye the right way, like flowers on a grave. We set them on fire to put air in your tires. And now you're with your best friends who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. Like flowers on a grave, we set them on fire to put air in your tires. And now you're with your best friends who came and went. Boy, you're in heaven. Boy, you're in heaven. Oh, boy, you're in heaven. That song is about Vinnie Caruana the First. I'm named after him. And I went to his funeral, and it was my name on the mass card. And I was like, fuck. You better start living, dude. Better start making as many records as you can, touring as much as you can, and doing what you gotta do. So thanks for listening to that song. Let's do some Movielife songs.
Yeah! Hand grenade!
Hey, I guess I'll figure it out. The reasons why things went the way they did, and why we can't accept it. And we'd fall asleep, but not before we exercise the evil thing that everyone hides. We would lie there in my bed. Do you remember all the nights we never slept? No clothes, sweaty, doing all the things I never thought I'd do, and I'll do them with you. And hey, don't feel bad, no one could ever take away the boardwalk trips or the subway. I think we grew up past the hang-ups and the evil stares, the fuck you choose and I don't cares. We would lie there in my bed. Do you remember all the nights we never slept? No clothes, sweaty, doing all the things I never thought I'd do, and I'll do them with you. And hey, I guess I'll figure it out. The reasons why things went the way they did, and why we can't accept it. And we'd fall asleep, but not before we exercise the evil thing that everyone hides. We would lie there in my bed. slept. And even though we brought it crashing to an end, I loved it all. And now I love my friends. I loved it all. I love the girl. I love my friend. That song is older than some people here.
Not me, not me.
Maybe not in this tent. Certainly over there.
Yeah, definitely.
How old are you, Liv?
30, this time next year.
This song's older than Liv, if you can believe it or not. I'd like to play another Movielife song. I'd like to play a really old one, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Me and Jeff were playing this one together on the tour. This is off of a record called This Time Next Year.
Yeah.
Yesterday, walked away, put on my flag. It changed your face, your smile decayed from what I said. The smile just melted on your face and stained your shirt. He burned a hole into your chest. Looks like it hurt. You turned away to save your faith, but you know I'm bound. Still have the marks of flesh and blood on my carpet. The smile just melted off your face and stained your shirt. It burned a hole into your chest. Looks like it hurt. I didn't say anything. I just want you melt. I just want you melt away. Deserve you. Yesterday I watched you lay 10 seconds too late. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just have time for one more.
Hand grenade. Shift it short. Shut up, Joe.
Joey, shut the fuck up, bro!
He knows. He wants to punch you.
Sorry, Liv. Before I go, I just want to thank all you guys for checking me out today and hanging out with me in our little oven. And I'm gonna be over there hanging out, just like a normal guy. I was being sarcastic. You know, a footnote on that awful statement I just made. My parents dropped me off at Warped Tour today. And it felt cool.
Like you were 18, yeah.
I live in Long Island, and I was hanging out with my parents. They're like, so what's up? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go on tour for like a month, and oh, when does it start? I'm like, oh, Jersey. They're like, how you getting there? I'm like, I don't really know yet. Well, we'll drive you. So my mom and my dad and the family dog drove me to Warped Tour today. And it was cool. My parents drove me to my first Warped Tour in the Nassau Coliseum parking lot. And there was amazing bands playing, like Civ and Sick of It All. And Orange 9mm, Seaweed, Quicksand, Biohazard, Sublime, who none of us had ever heard of before. They were playing against Sick of It All. I remember Lou going, "Everybody say what's up to Sublime!" We were all like, play clobbering time, bro. I'm gonna be hanging out over there. I brought a bunch of really nerdy colors of my solo record. I have CDs, I have shirts. There's a little Movielife fucking tank top, little Vinnie Movielife fucking cheeky little bastard of a shirt. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Come say hello. My name's Vinny. Thank you so much. Here we go. This one's called the Brooklyn Dodgers. I look at a graveyard. Well, I'm in the shower and I sing my songs. Not in the morning, but when the water is boiling, late at night, and think to myself, whatever happened to the Brooklyn Dodgers? Whatever happened to me? Whatever happened to all the New York gentlemen? My dad, he said, son, you're looking at one. I'll mention my dad because he jokes about the times that he's had back when he was a hippie. Relatives change their names just to seem more American. Whatever happened to the Brooklyn Dodgers? Whatever happened to me? Whatever happened to all the New York gentlemen? My dad, he says, son, you're looking at one.